Hey, it's me, Grant Does Things. This is a rushed video because I just wanna do stuff, whatever. Um, I was meant to make this video like more edited, more prepared, but a lot of this teaser stuff came out just now, and I can't be bothered editing it. So you're getting handheld phone camera stuff from me, instead of your usual videos. Next week is better than normal, so whatever. Dead by Daylight has been teasing their next chapter, which is an original chapter, so none of this is licensed. But first they released this on their Instagram story, a little short story, which TLDR, girl, I presume girl, well, person working at the diner, and their friend goes out to have a smoke, and later finds their phone on the ground. And essentially they follow their voice into the forest, and there's these things that are pretending to be people. And right here is the line I really like that got me immediately. Oh, this is going to be a really cool chapter. I caught a glimpse of something in the light. It looked like teeth, too many to count. Shape-shifting killer was our first thoughts. At least a monster killer. Home, please. This is something that happens a lot. There's a video. I should have it ready. Okay? But they most recent. We'll get to that when we get to it. Short story ends with main character driving away, and they can hear the voice still outside their car saying, "Please, I want to go home." It's their voice. So this is a mimicking voice killer, and oh boy, I love this already. I haven't talked much Dead by Daylight, like outside of the game stuff, really. But this was a screenshot, not from a month ago. This came out before Chucky came out, on a speculation video of who Chapter 30 was going to be. So, Chapter 30 was Chucky, and then we got Alan Wake. So, you could have guessed Chucky, but Chucky, Alan Wake, original killer we all knew, but similar to Legion. I don't have the other comment, but they said it's similar to Legion in the way that it is one killer, but 3 characters under the killer name. There's also Vecna from D&D, Not Stranger Things, as the Anniversary. Dracula from Castlevania. These would be cool, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just getting into Dungeons and Dragons, so that's funny. I found it. This was Schmuckles making AI picture, whatever. 2 girls, 1 guy, and that matches the story. The little story said there was 3 people, and assuming 2 girls, that means the main character and the friend are female. So is the main character going to be our survivor? I hope so, maybe. I don't know. I just really want this to be good. It sounds so good. There's some unverified leaks that the survivor is a goth girl. I'll just throw that in there. Adding to, like, all the teasers from here on out, by the way, are like found footage, Blair Witch style-ish, mainly analog horror inspired. This is my fucking chapter. Because these themes I've always wanted in a chapter, and we're finally getting them, along with a creature killer. It's a shame this isn't an anniversary, because then we'd get, like, special cosmetics, whatever. Hey neighbors, did anyone see anything strange in the area last night? Woke up 2:30 am, but today was saying like someone rummaging around my backyard. Porch lights to see what it was, but I couldn't see anything at all. I got dressed, walked out to my deck, but all I could make out was weird buzzing noise. The recording is just a buzzing noise, but people decoded it, and you can hear a distorted voice saying, "Help me." So, these creatures are trying to be human? A lot of this does seem to be inspired by things like The Rake, Slender Man, folklore in general, and I love it. This is the closest we'll probably get to Slender Man after the movie was terrible. According to this teaser, which is just a text conversation, by the way, these things, well, not only they disturb dogs, which is always a good sign that this is an evil, malicious thing, but it takes people, which I think this should be a killer that involves shapeshifting or fooling people into thinking, oh, my teammate's right there. Which, the only problem with that is survive with friends, people can get on comms and mess that up. But this has the potential to be my favourite killer. I just noticed I was blocking the microphone from my mouth there, so I probably sounded really weird. This teaser seems very unrelated, I'll be honest. This could be related, but this is just somebody emailing someone, Danny, their mother, I think. Yeah, Mrs. Allen. Danny Allen. This could be our survivor, because this isn't about them going missing and being replaced with the thing that's pretending to be human but failing at it. I didn't even mention the things pretending to be human in that short story are doing inhuman things. Like they're talking without moving their mouths. They're doing stuff like that interests me so much. But this is just about some guy who's been scribbling on paper constantly after they went on a little like hike or whatever in the forest. Where these things are, as we'll get to, they're in the forest. The first story, they're in the woods. They lured people in there. This one, someone goes into like a wooded area and comes back, and they start scratching and scribbling into paper things like this, which I don't know what that is, but that's definitely red. And it looks all crumpled. Is this someone's body? I don't know. It's creepy as all hell, though. And according to this, there's tons of them. There's so many. Now this teaser, another text one, movie crew. You know, because that's what they named the group chat of a movie crew. So their friend went missing. Found their phone, and on their phone they found a couple images. There's some normal stuff there. And there's that. There's also these other ones. There's probably something hiding, like in there or something. This one's quite blurry, but that isn't human. There's a bear. Look at it. That isn't a human fingernail. But it's a bit blurry, but I can tell that there's a shade difference here. So it looks like there's veinage. So this is a creature's hand. I got nothing more to say really. I'm just showing you this because I find it really cool. There's this one, which I find extremely scary, I'm not gonna lie. Back door open, loud sound. Well, actually, wait, it's reverse order. So motion detected front yard, loud sound detected, back door open. Something is getting into people's homes. Mandela catalog type stuff, I guess. Sorry, by the way, if this is like one of the most disorganized videos you've ever seen. And this isn't edited, so you're just getting raw Grom footage, which I find funny. It's also like really late at night, so I can't be bothered. But this is the date the teaser released at. So this is a killer from right now. This is unfiction, the term. It's fiction that pretends to be real, and I love that. I love everything about this. But this teaser has no audio, so I don't need to play it on my TV. Look at that. That is just terrifying. It's very clear, jittery. It could also be the camera's frame rate. At the same time, these things don't move like humans, so that could just be how it moves. And, well, not 7 hours ago, this was a while ago today, released a teaser. An actual video teaser. Like, the actual teaser they normally release, and then, like a bit later, with the public test build releasing, we get the chapter name, the killer look, the survivor look, everything. And instead of like normal ones, like the twins, they had Victor's hand being shown tearing into something off camera with, like, in most chapters, we get a vague hint at, like, a power or something, and we get a chapter name or anything. We get anything. This one is just nightmare fuel. I'm gonna try and stay quiet. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's something pacing outside my tent. This is scary to me because I go camping. This looks like a tent I'd be in. It's messy. This is personal horror for me, and this is filmed like Blair Witch. It's filmed like a found footage, whatever. Genuine tip: turn your light off if you're shining it right at the open hole. There's a bit of flesh there, if you could see. There's a creature's foot there. Help me. Now, I don't think he survived. Here is a better look at the creature's hand. That, to me, doesn't look like their skin. There's a post, I'll bring it up later, but it looks like this creature wears people. Not like a skinwalker, we're not allowed to use that word. And it's also not just wearing skin. I think this thing is wearing people and fusing them into its form. Like, kind of like a beta dredge. That hand, especially. Like, that is so much lower than the rest of the arm and darker. So that looks like it's, like, not part of it. It looks like it's fused. And also, it's crawling. Important for later. Now, here is a better look at the creature's face. One of them. We'll get into that in a second. It has a nothing eye. You can kind of see, like, the iris and the scala. Hair. Balding, by the way. Smile. That's a lot of teeth. But that's not too many to count, I would say. This is... Well, not a better look. This is clearly a different face. It has more teeth. But this wasn't what I had in mind when it said too many teeth to count. I thought we were going to get our first killer we couldn't see and use its power to become other people. That could be a concept I make down the line or whatever. But it's not what I had in mind, but this is still really cool. A better look at the rest of this angle that we actually got, because that's a glitch frame. Because it was glitching. That's one face. The other head, I'm going to presume, is here, and there's more teeth. Is this what I meant by too many teeth to count? Does this thing not get human biology and just kind of add things to it? More mouths, more arms. Oh, that little limb this person didn't have a hand, or we tore it off by accident. Heal it over at their skeleton, or whatever. This thing is trying to be human and failing, and well, most people might think, oh, it's a tragic killer, it's saying help me because it's the people inside crushed, it's trapped. I think this is imitating its most effective way of getting people. Because if you hear something say help me, your first thought is, oh, it needs help. I'll go towards it. This thing is so cool. So cool. This could become my main, unless they do another Skull Merchant. I don't hate Skull Merchant, I thought the gameplay was going to be way different. I like Skull Merchant's gameplay, I just wish the teaser was maybe the drone scanning you. Or something. Anyway, so Dead by Daylight parody account. Or Grave. I just realized that that's who they are. They changed them. Okay, whatever. Prediction time. What's the name of the new killer? I'll just show you my posts. Yeah, that's my cringy Twitter. The Pretender. If it's faking being people, that's a cool name. The Crawler, because it's crawling, and also the Crawler was a scrapped killer name. I'd be fine with it being Crawler, but that's probably bottom. Pretender's next. And The Walking Dead by Daylight agrees. The Voices is such a cool name. It's such a cool name. It's just so cool. Also, before anyone says, "Oh, it's gonna be the Skinwalker," they've said they're not gonna use it. So yeah, fuck you. Just a quick peek at DMs with a certain individual. This is me celebrating the fact that it's not going to be a Skinwalker. The Crawler, the Pretender, the Voices, the Many. The Many could be a good name. I'm not against it, I'm just not for it. But my friend said the Skin Crawler. It's not Skinwalker, but Skin Crawler. Sounds so cool. By the way, this is the friend, they're really awesome. I'll see y'all next week. Keep that guy in mind, will you? That's about it. An unedited Grom is a disorganized Grom. Did I say that already? I can't go back and post and edit it out. Can I add? I think I can add an end card that you could probably click on whatever's on screen.